Greetings, Portal Masters. It's Lou here. I'm at Activision. We're in Skylanders HQ. We've got a very special Eons Elite unboxing today. Now, first off, I want to thank all of you guys who answered our trivia question last week in the comments about Arbo's relatives. If you got Larbo, nice job. All right, so we're now taking a look at our very first ever collector's style packaging and characters with the Eons Elite. And we're gonna look at Spryo and Chop Chop today. Now you guys might be asking, why is there a bag around this toy? Well, what we've got with the Eons Elite is a special type. It's a collector's edition toy for the collectors out there. And we've done some really cool stuff, but we've put it in a bag to make sure that the packaging gets to you guys perfectly. So this is where a nice pair of scissors comes in handy. And remember, always have your parents around when using sharp scissors. Now, I only cut a little bit because really the packaging here is special, so you don't want to damage it. So really, I want to get the most fun that I can out of opening up the plastic on our way to getting to the Eons Elite. All right, we got the plastic out of the way. Look at how nice that is. It's all shiny, moves. It's got an awesome bit of art for Spryo there. We even have a message from Eon describing what the Eons Elite are, as well as telling you about Elite Spryo. Now what's really cool is that the Eons Elite are really, you know, if the Skylanders are the best of the best, these guys are the best of the best of the best. And they're the chosen ones by Eon who have helped us throughout the years. These are your favorite characters coming in this awesome collector's packaging and extra paint, awesome looking toys. So let's take a look inside. Now once again, I mentioned I want to be careful with this. One of the things that we've actually done is made these packagings actually be collectible as well. So we've got instructions on how to use your base, how to unbox these guys so that way everything comes out nicely. All right, and so you'll see, you can take this little plastic bit off here, throw that aside. You now have your Eons Elite Spryo. And they've got this really cool holographic back so you can actually see Spryo in his native element. Now what's really nice though is that while this is great for your shelf and your collection, we allow you to access it. And so you hold on to your background there and you can actually get Spryo out. And in the base, we give you your card, your Elite Spryo sticker, and some instructions there. And so what you'll want to do is take the plastic off of this. You'll take some of the base plastic off. Once again, I always like to be really careful with my collector's edition stuff, so I'm going to be very nice to my Eons Elite. I'm going to take him out. All right. Whew. Be very special with these guys. All right, almost there. All right, I got him. And you can see, we now have our Eons Elite Spryo out. So he's great in the game. He actually has triple the stats of a normal Skylander. So when you level these bad boys up, they will take on Kaos's army like nothing else you have. They are crazy. But if you just want them on your shelf, you know, in your collector's edition stance, you can actually put this back together and get it all set up so that way you have your awesome Eons Elite collection. And I'm gonna follow the instructions on how to do that. So first, after you've unboxed everything, you're gonna take this base plate, slide it back in, get that all set up, put them back on. If you want your awesome background, there's a little stand for that. You get everybody back in place. So that way, whoop, I'm terrible at this. This is why I have you guys, Portal Masters, to show me what I'm doing wrong, which right now is everything. And so now, we've got our really cool Eons Elite. There's a little piece of sticker in there so that way you can keep them steady, which I didn't follow the directions entirely. But if you want them to then take it out, you now have them ready to go to play with. There's even a little base plate for him, a little sticky piece, which I missed step 7. It's to actually stick him on, so that way he doesn't move around like you just saw me do. All right, there we go. See? Let's put him back. Eon's Elite. So the great thing about these guys, though, is as I said, they've got triple all of the statistics of a normal Skylander. And so they're extremely powerful. They're great when you bring them into Kaos's Doom Challenge. You can actually use these guys, level them up, and get some tremendous attack power against all of the enemies on screen. And so you'll see this one right here. You're gonna set them aside, and then you even have this extra box, which if you want 2 layers of collectible awesomeness, you just toss them back in, close it up, and you can put the entire thing on your shelf. Very, very pretty. And it allows you to actually open it up, go into it. We didn't want to make a collector's edition that you guys couldn't get into, but we also wanted to make the packaging something special, so that way if you wanted to display it, you could. All right, so now I'm gonna open up my Eon's Elite Chop Chop here. Now, if you guys don't remember, Chop Chop used to be Archean, which is why he has some really awesome armor that is actually reminiscent of some of the other pieces of decoration and armor you'll see throughout the series. So now we're going to open them up. Once again, you'll see the instructions to not do what I did before and actually figure out how to display them. You take them out. You've got your nice packaging. Once again, really cool, very reflective. You can actually see we've got this great art for Mr. Chop Chop here, and it shines in the light. Very cool. Take the plastic top off. So right here on the back, there's actually a push button, and that's the part that is connecting everything together. And so if you push it, and then you open it up, that is how you'll get access to your Eon's Elite character. And there's a little pull tab there. Pop him off of the spot, and a little hidden cubby. It's where you can keep your stickers and your playing card. And you want to use these little plastic nubs here. Take the plastic base off of there. Set aside your plate for display. Oh. Get him out of there, and you can really see we've got these awesome gold and clear bases to really show you that these are very, very special, unique Eon's Elite Skylanders for you to have. So now this time I'm going to remember, I'm going to take the plastic off of the sticky base. I'm going to set him down. I'm stuck there. Now when you want to slide it in, you want to slide the push button in first, and that way everything will just snap into place. And there's these little peg stands here for the holographic background, and you'll see for Chop Chop, since he's an undead Skylander, it's got this really cool field of skulls for him there. Get that set up, slide the back on. I like to tilt it back a little bit, that way nothing's falling out. And ta-da! We have our Eon's Elite Chop Chop. For display, I really like the packaging. I like having the reflective drawing of our guy here. So I'm going to toss him back in and have him be ready for use when I want to take him off of my collecting shelf. And so now we're going to add him to my collection. I think we're going to add Chop Chop right there, flanking all the other guys that we've actually unboxed already, if you haven't seen the other videos. And Spryo right there. So thank you guys for joining us for the unboxing of Eon's Elite. But before we go, I have a piece of trivia that I want to see if you guys know, so that when you subscribe and add some comments, let's see your Skylanders knowledge. How many enchiladas can Flynn eat in an hour? It's a tough one, so let's see if you guys know it, and we'll talk to you next week to see if you got the answer correct. So thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you soon, Portal Masters.